Cubs hoping to fly the W as they take on the Tigers.
For the Tigers, we've been talking about buying or selling. They could sell Tarek Skubal, but still make moves trying to get a playoff spot. Since June 1st, they're on a 98-win pace.
Colin Ray, he's going to attack the strike zone. He keeps it simple. He's a little bit of a kitchen sink type of pitcher, has a whole bunch of different pitches, but really knows how to get it done. Doesn't matter if he's starting or relieving. He's an incredibly valuable piece for this Cubs team, and he's going to go right at these guys tonight.
I think it might surprise some people that since the start of last year, it's this guy that leads the team in innings. It's not Matthew Boyd.
Dingler putting on quite an offensive show in this series. 6 for 8 with 3 home runs against Cubs pitching and 5 RBIs.
2-2. And that one is foul tipped into the mitt of Kelly, struck him out. And a good start, getting 2 good hitters for Colin Ray.
Really good right on right change up here from Colin Ray. Dingler thinks he's swinging at a fastball. He's way out in front of that pitch and it drops below the barrel.
1-2-3 inning for Colin Ray. After a half, Tigers nothing and the Cubs coming up.
Kader Montero not all that different from Colin Ray. He's sort of the Swiss Army knife of the Tigers. Can start, can relieve. AJ's even used him in some closing role. What really stands out when you look at Kader Montero is his mentality and his aggression. He goes right at everyone. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Pete 2 for 6 in this series.
The Cubs, they're 3rd in the majors in on-base percentage. Next pitch in there, got him looking. Montero freezes Pete Crow Armstrong, and there's one away.
PCA looking for something else. Ends up taking the fastball right down the middle here. But right there, a little backfire. Good job by Montero.
And now it's Seiya Suzuki.
They are hitting 270.
3-2, hammered left field. That's back on its way, and it's gone. Seiya Suzuki blasts one into the bleachers in left field, and the Cubs jump in front 1-0. Suzuki with home run number 17 and a no-doubter.
He's been the hottest player on the team for the Cubs. 11-game on-base streak, and right there did not miss again.
And Happ here. Happ we're all at 218 with 18 homers. Swing and a miss. Montero able to get Happ. And that'll do it for the Cubs.
Suzuki's 17th of the year gives the Cubs the early lead. We head to the second.
Torkelson, the Tigers slugging first baseman. He's hit as many as 31 homers 2 different seasons, including last year. High fly ball drilled out towards left center field. That's back, and that one is gone. Torkelson will touch them all. A solo homer, his 19th, and we are starting over. It is 1-1. There's that power from Torkelson.
And he's able to just barrel it, leave the nothing behind, take 3 left turns, and tie this ball game up.
Kerry Carpenter, he's been in a funk. He's 0 for his last 27. 2-2. Line drive and a base hit out into right field. So Kerry Carpenter is aboard, and with 1 out, it'll bring up Zach McKinstry. There's a line drive into left field. Happ coming on, slides, and he makes the catch. He steals a hit from Zach McKinstry and then attempts to double off Carpenter at first. Happ, outstanding left fielder. He's won 4 Gold Gloves, the last 4 in left field. Down in the batter will be Michael Conforto. Came off the bench last night and homered. It's his 4th pinch hit homer of the season. That leads the majors. Swing and a miss. Conforto is gone, and there's 2 away.
That is exactly what Kader Montero needed. Quick inning, 1-2-3, 2 easy ground balls to third.
James Outman will lead things off. He's a left-handed batting center fielder.
From the Twins, claimed him off of waivers in June. Line drive, and that is a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard in front of Kevin McGonigal. This guy has been super impressive. Anytime you see a 21-year-old with a higher walk rate than strikeout rate, ridiculous. On the ground up the middle, that's a base hit. Outman racing around second. Throw comes in, and it's cut off. And they're at first and third.
On this one, sees a breaking ball as a first pitch, tracks it well, and then they try to throw him a changeup, and he stays with it. Right back up the middle. Now runners on the corners with no outs.
Back-to-back singles have given the Tigers a chance to score. Dylan Dingler, right-handed batting catcher, is at the plate.
Dingler ready. There goes the runner from first. Throw down to second. Tag out at second. And McGonigal caught stealing For the first time this year, Carson Kelly gets him.
And right there, watch where Nico Hoerner is to make the tag. A lot of infielders are now, and catchers are taught that's where you want to go as the infield now comes in.
Tigers don't run a lot. McGonagall's the one guy. They're last in the majors in stolen bases. McGonagall had been 11 for 11. Kicks, fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He's got Dingler twice.
A breaking ball that broke off the outside corner. It ended up about a foot outside, but it had a lot of late movement away. 2 outs and a man at third. This would be very big for Colin Ray if he can avoid any runs in the inning.
Ray is ready. The righty fires. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Third base umpire Nick Marley rings him up. And Ray pitches into and then out of the jam. We're midway in the third, and it is a 1-1 game. Back to the top of the order, and Pete Crow Armstrong
Has more walks this year than the last 2 seasons combined.
Cater Montero, a guy who doesn't normally get a ton of swings and misses. He's got 7 here tonight. And a swing and a miss. Awkward swing. Dingler picks it up, throws him out, and Montero's settled into a really nice groove as he has set down 7 in a row.
Yeah, first at bat he strikes out Pete with a looking on a fastball. This at bat he jumps ahead early in the count. He's able to expand. Perfect execution on the back foot breaking ball there.
3 outs on 7 pitches.
He's retired 8 in a row since the Busch single.
And Colin Ray will get back to work facing Riley Green. Grounded out his first time. Fly ball left center field. Pete Crow Armstrong on the move. And that'll take a bounce off the brick wall. Fired into second. Tag safe. Now, one of the things we talk about with PCA, the ability to get there in the speed, but he's got a very strong throwing arm.
Really does, and he knows how to play the Ivy well. Waits for it. He just throws a perfect throw over to Nico Hoerner, but a little too late as Riley Green slid under the tag.
That's a really good at bat by Torkelson. 0-2 count, and now the Tigers are cooking. First and second, nobody out.
There's that wind.
It's not only the wind, this time of night as well. It is really hard on a high sky when it's way up there in the air.
Craig Counsell, after year 1, said the biggest thing at Wrigley was the Wrigley effect.
2 outs in the 4th inning, 2 on in a 1-1 game. Hyu Lee comes in hitting .256.
High fly ball. That one deep in the air out towards left center field. That one is back and it's gone. And Hyu Lee, home run number 5, and it is a biggie, a 3-run homer, and the Tigers have the lead. He green lights on 3-0 and goes deep. 4-1 Tigers.
Big hop for Torque to the shoulder. The field flipped to Montero covering the bag, a 3-1 put out. 9 in a row retired by Montero. So he is now 60% ground ball rate his last 20 innings of work. I mean, he's completely turned it around. But the 1-2 to Bregman. Swing and a miss. A flat-footed flail and a slider away. 10 in a row retired by Cater Montero.
And then when he's right, he can do filthy stuff like that with that slider.
Ian Happ, switch hitter batting lefty.
And a roller towards first, hits the bag, and then rolls into foul territory. Happ to second, and he's got himself a double. Well, I don't know how you prep for that if you're Spencer Torkelson. It's just, it hits the trampoline and boing. And it's a 2-bagger. Speaking of Cater Montero, he has been excellent here tonight. That double ending a 10-batter run, and he had retired 10 straight. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Montero pitches around the 2-out double in the bad break, and Happ left stranded. End of 4, it's 4-1.
Cater Montero, what a job he has done getting the easy ground ball outs mixed in with a few fly balls that have been routine.
A little tapper back to the mound. Montero isn't able to pick it up. It'll be, we'll see, either E1 or an infield single, but he lost his glove and then panicked. It'll be E1.
Well, it might be an error, but there's an element of this that's forced by PCA. You know, he's flying out of the box. You have one shot to pick it clean, or he's too fast. You're not going to get him.
Here's Suzuki batting.
Swing and a foul tip into the mitt of Dingler, and Suzuki is gone on strikes. And it looks like Hinch, makes the point to the pen, and the night is over for Cater Montero. who was sensational here tonight. He gave up the lone run, the homer in the first, and he exits stage right after 5 1/3. Out to the pitcher, to second for 1, on to first, 2. The lefty Summers comes in and gets the job done.
Torque with a ground ball single to left. He's had a good night. Home run got the scoring started in the second inning. A walk and now a single in his 4 trips to the plate. 1 on, 1 out, 9th inning. Tigers leading 4-1. Kinstrey's had a couple of good swings tonight.
Line drive out into left center field. Pete Crow Armstrong. It kicks off his glove, and now racing towards the plate is Torkelson, and he will score. So Pete Crow Armstrong not able to gather that one in cleanly, and ultimately the Tigers pick up an insurance run, and it is 5-1 Detroit. It's Kenley Jansen, big right-hander, 30th appearance, a 4.21 ERA. 3-2. In there, got him looking, and Jansen registers the strikeout. And there's 2 away. It'll bring up Nico Horner.
5-1 Tigers in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And that's line to short. McKinstry on a hop. Throws to first in time, and that's the ball game. And the Tigers win it here 5-1. Cater, Montero, outstanding work, and Lee with the big swing. And the Tigers win 2 of 3.